No, I'll be all right. On February the 3rd, I came to this meeting, and it don't matter whose fault it was, or nobody's fault. It wasn't stated right about this lowering the speed limit, but I have a person come up to me the other day and give me this note, but she lives on the road, and I didn't even consider her, but she wanted to know why I didn't call. She wanted to lower the speed limit too. Her name is Frances Shockey. Anyway, these roads are made back, I guess, in Model T, for Model T, because they're not wide enough. If you want to pass on this road, you have to get in the ditch. And these trucks, see, oil field trucks, when you meet one, he don't give you no right of way. You got to get in the ditch. And that's part of it, see. But anyway, I would like to lower the speed limit to 25 miles an hour because it'd be safer, on account of the road being so narrow. And that's my main concern, safety.
And I know Mr. Busman had pulled that for us. What was the lowest thing we could do on the speed limit?
I don't remember the numbers, but we haven't got it, sure. But are they make it go lower? Now the question is, do you want to go lower?
No, because I think 25 is plenty good enough. Because they won't abide by the 35, so why are they going to abide by the 25? But it might help. I noticed today, something really happened. There was about 5 policemen up here on the roads, and it sure slowed things down in front of my house.
See, Sheriff, sometimes we do get things done. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Sheriff Logan and I have talked about that, and we welcome that task force.
Been working on it for a while.
They're really not, they're on the highway, they're not on these county roads, they're not on the county road, but it also helped on this county road. But I still would like to lower the speed limit to 25 miles an hour. It's only a 2-mile stretch there, County Road 160.
I can't remember the number, Mr. Jett, but there was a number. Do you remember it off the top of your head, Ross?
I think you have to have a hearing. I don't believe it can be below 30. 30 is probably the lowest, and then you have to have a public hearing saying that you want to lower the speed limit to 30 miles per hour on this stretch of road, publish that, and let people come testify for or against it. Right? Traffic count. That's right. Do it.
So we can agree till 32 then, though, right?
Yeah, what you can do is tonight to vote to start that process if you wanted to.
Then we can vote to start the process, but we can lower it to 30 and then vote to start the process of a hearing? Is that what I understand?
Before you can lower it, you need to have the hearing and publish notice. So you would authorize and authorize the traffic count. So you have to send somebody from the sheriff's department out there to conduct a traffic count. That'd be part of what's considered at the hearing.
So we can't do anything to lower it until then?
That's right. You cannot. That's right.
See, I misunderstood, Mr. Jett. I apologize to you, because what I understood is that we could.
I know, that's the way I understand.
That's what I understood.
We can. You said you would. You said
It can be done, but we have to go through the steps.
That's right.
So what we can do is, can we, tell me again what we need to do?
You can vote to proceed with the statutory procedure for lowering the speed limit. And then we'll work with Mr. Busman to have a hearing and a traffic count done.
these people that I've got to sign, it don't mean nothing then, huh?
Sure it does.
I mean, because everybody on that road, I'll tell you, everybody on that road has agreed to a 25-mile speed limit, well, except for 2. And these people have got 15-mile-an-hour speed limits in their yard.
And you know what, Mr. Jett, you're not the only person coming to this court, and we understand. I mean, there's things out there that need to be done. We understand that.
Okay.
We really do. I don't want you to think that we're blowing you off, because we want to do what we can to help you.
Well, I know you do, but, you know.
So can we make a motion to vote to proceed for hearing?
Yeah, as long as we can stay on top of it, I mean, that's fine with me.
You're just going to have to remind me, Jett, you know, I get bombarded all day long, and we will do something for you.
Okay, appreciate it. Now, but the next one.
Well, let's finish this one
Okay, all right.
first. What you got, Tracy? Anybody have any questions?
No, I'll make that motion to start the process. You want to?
No, I said
Made
that's
it?
what, no.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to start the process. Lower the speed limit to as low as we can.
At least 25.
After we do a survey and.
Okay.
I will second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So the motion carries. Okay, you're still there with me, Mr. Jett. Don't leave me.
Okay.
Okay, discussion of possible actions to install barriers or notification equipment on County Road 160 through Colford.
It's like this, there's 4 culverts on that road. And I know Mr. Humble, he's busy, he's got, you know, he ain't got the manpower, I guess, you know, that's the way I get it, you know. He's kinda slow, I mean, lack on manpower right now to get the job done. But there's 4 culverts, one of them is about 15 foot deep on each side, and it's dangerous, it really is dangerous. But just to mark it some way, they got they got a picture somewhere here, did have.
Yes, you brought us there, and they're followed in the original commissioner's court.
And one little cone is around that, and it was knocked over. The other day, somebody come along and set the cone back up. But they need some kind of markers, especially at night. People drive past there and meeting these trucks on the road. I mean, it's dangerous. Because just some kind of reflector or something on these culverts to tell you, mark where they're at.
So what can we do about that?
Well, you know,
No, I'm not asking Mr. Russman or Moss, what's the deal with that? What can we do?
Jeffrey, what do you have available?
Get some reflectors and put them on. Hope they stay there.
yeah, I know, that's the thing. These trucks, they don't have these oil field trucks. And that's another thing. See, out there where I live, they're starting a 40-unit travel trailer park out there, which is going to increase the traffic, you know. And we need to take care of this, because if someone runs off into the culvert, it's going to be a big lawsuit, I know.
I went out there with Mr. Jett two or three times out there and took a look at it. Yeah, it does need something on those culverts. One of them's about 15, 18 foot deep, and there's nothing there to. And if somebody else, you know, that doesn't know, like, they're familiar with the road, but now that we're getting so many people that they're not familiar with the road, somebody could just fall in.
But I measured the road. The road is 15 foot something, but the culvert is 22 foot. See, but the road don't come clear to the edge of the culvert, you know, which, it's just the way it's got to be. I mean.
So Jeffrey, you have reflectors that you could start with to kind of help them out out there? Huh?
We make them.
I can't hear you.
I said we make the reflectors. We use pipe and we put reflector tape on them.
Yeah, but it needs some, really does.
And then,
At maybe a later date, they could put up some guardrails or something, you know, on this one especially.
I think there's a work order that I've written up.
Yeah, you said something about that last meeting.
A work
I
order
know
for what?
we only have so much money, we only have so many manpower. I guess when they're busy, doing
A
this
work
and
order
that.
for what, Carl? I missed it. What you got a work order for?
For these guardrails and all that.
So you wrote a work order for guardrails? The guardrails are going to be installed out there?
At some point, yeah.
Yes, there is a work order out for guardrails, but we haven't got to them. We're running, right now, we're about a year behind with everything. So it's gonna take time tonight. You know, we're down on manpower, so everything's taking time. And we're trying to run with these oil companies. We're cutting brush and bringing roads up to the companies that are hauling these roads out. So we're doing a lot of that right now, trying to get as much as we can out of the oil companies.
I believe the spot that you're talking about, isn't that where you put those
Big pipe.
those big, and you cut the road completely in half?
Yeah.
He's been probably a week out there. So, did a lot of work out there.
Yeah, but it's, you know, like I said, you know, it's dangerous, for, you know, it's completely dangerous, this whole thing. There, you know, at least put up some kind of, you know,
We'll get some reflectors up there.
yeah, till you can get this done.
Can we get those from the state when they bang in the ground?
We just use PVC, steel posts and PVC piping and we wrap the reflector around it. And that works the best. Like that, kids for some reason don't speed on that much.
So then, I guess that's where we're at, Mr. Jett. We can put up the reflectors and work with you to get the guardrails. And we hear your concerns, we saw your pictures, we understand. I'm sorry, you know.
Well, that's.
And I know when we sit there and say lack of manpower, lack of this, it's not, it's hard. I know that. So.
But there's one other thing I'd like to bring up.
Yes, sir.
Is about these oil field people. The way I understood it, they're supposed to put the road back in this better or the same condition it was before they started. And what I want to know is, when is this going to happen? Is it going to have to wait till 10 years when they move out here? Or what? When are they going to do this? Or are they supposed to?
You know what, I don't know where Jeffrey's at with any of that stuff. I don't.
Or are they supposed to? Or
I don't know.
oh, you don't know?
I know that, you know.
Could we find out?
We can talk to Jeffrey and find out. We can't do it right now, but we.
Well, I know that, but you can put her,
Yes, sir, we can.
okay. And do I have to sign up for the meeting next time, or?
No, we got your reflectors there. We'll
Okay.
make a motion to get your reflectors and they'll work on your guardrail.
Okay. Now I know about this other,
You can call Jeffrey,
okay, Jeffrey who?
the guy in the plaid shirt.
Oh, okay.
We'll get you a phone number, how's that?
Okay, that'll work.
Before you leave today, stop by and get a phone number.
Well, I think I know him.
You think? Have y'all met before? Okay. Thanks, Mr. Jeff. Huh?
Appreciate it.
Okay, so, before we out here, we can, I make a motion that we go ahead and move forward with the reflectors and then work on the work order with, the barriers, or what do you call them? Guardrails.
Second motion.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So be it.
Thank you all very much.
Mr. Jeb.
Your Honor, I have a real, just quick question. I'm not familiar with everybody that's here, but I noticed that you were talking to the gentleman back here. Could you introduce him so that we know who he is, because we don't know who he is?
That's Ross Fisher.
And what is his, is he on the Commissioner's Court? I'm sorry, we just don't
That's
know.
all right. I'm an attorney from San Antonio. I don't charge anywhere near $500 an hour.
Well, that's good, but at least we know who you are. I'm sorry,
Okay,
but I
that's all right.
wasn't sure who you were.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is to discuss, approve, disapprove membership to advisory board on behalf of Karnes County as required by the, excuse me, I cannot hear. Can we please stay with my agenda, please? Discuss, approve, disapprove membership to advisory board on behalf of Karnes County as required by the Texas Department of Public Safety Criminal Justice Information, the CGIS, and the author is Neva Schmidt. Mrs. Schmidt's not here. She gave me her stuff, and what this is, it's a, the boards have to go through Commissioner's Court and be approved, and it just changes from one administration to the other. This first one is the CGIS. That's the Criminal Justice Information System. I don't mean to throw jargon at you. I apologize for that.
Sieges.
That is going to be David Gillespie or designee